That gap he's giving Crawford is allowing him to get ahead of steam and get downhill.
And sometimes you give a gap when you don't know where your four teammates are behind you. You know, two of the best communicators in the game.
Hinder!
They've got fouls to give, they should use one.
Doyle tried to take it right at Saar. Got it sent back the other way. Here we go. Tooted Dang. Here we go. Wildcats in the open court. You know the rest. Just find that man.
Ball back in offense, but I thought there might have been a mismatch. Doyle gets by him. I'll keep my comments to myself.
Tyler Cook's had a productive first quarter. That time, though, Saar's long levers did enough to wrench it away. Cotton, the dive for Henschel. You're kidding me.
Okay. Do some work with the grown men as Bryce flips that one over. He just gets up with the ease. And great awareness from Cotton.
That's number two as Humphries has it stolen away by Pinder, and now Cotton. Quick pass, Pinder. Oh, he looked a little out of control, but he was able to get his balance and come up with the two. Corey Webster, he picks up the dribble, and Cotton, they reset. They go to Cotton, got inside Golding. Cordy there trying to prevent it, but he can't stop Bryce, who's quite nice to open the account.
I don't think the grab of the rim causes the ball to go in if it's already going in the basket.
Okay, so
Left hand for a right hander, getting over the legs.
And that's where you need a good 10 to 12 point lead against the Wildcats, because you got the crowd involved and you got this man right there.
Well, he's overdue. First scores is the opening quarter for Bryce Cotton. He ties it away.
Come out and start talking.
Webster, Usher, I should say, the big block as Corey Webster gets set to check in. Cotton with the feet set.
Great pass.
8 points.
Just got to change his tempo, Brad. It's too easy for Sydney right now.
Corey Webster next to us at the scorer's table about to check in. Cotton in transition three.
Get his feet wet a little bit, put his flipper on and just understand what it's like to swim in the ocean with the big boys. And, you know, he's holding his own. As Rowdy said before, he moves really well. As Perth start to play the hustle game. And
University of Montana, as Cotton gets things going, he still can't get one to go, Bryce. He's 0 of 6 to start. And then he's on the other end, knocking it away from Smith.
we see Henry Jack's replay right now, coming through. He's not 7 foot.
Coming down after a free throw, you know that a team is going to set up for a first.
Here's Cotton. No numbers ahead. That won't stop Bryce. Lays it up.
Have been encouraging him all week to just keep letting them fly. They're going to drop sooner rather than later. Let's see if he can back it up here. He ain't passing this.
Here he comes again. Down it goes.
And that's Bryce. Just confidence, muscle memory. Give me the ball. Give me some space. And
no foul called at that end either. Cotton on the tear. There's a foul. Points will count.
From catching the ball, no matter where he is on the floor.
Cotton over the top of Mattiak.
And trying to control the tempo and take Perth out of their offensive transition. But now that they've done that, I think they need to adjust again, get back in the man and, you know, play high risk, high reward defense.
Line up for the Taipans, McCall, Miller, Menenga, Mayen and Sam Wardenberg. The upside down end. Just flip it. It's Cotton. Beautiful move from Bryce Cotton.
And that size, he's not going to be bullied.
A beautiful pass inside. Doolittle for Cotton.
Beautiful read, Jack. Until the pass squares up, so Doolittle squares up first.
Roll down to the last minute of the first half. Oh, yeah. Chris Smith's done a lot of things right that time. His possession.
Another three, so it's a 5-point advantage for the Sydney Kings as we welcome him from courtside. Annalie Maley, who's with us here, who's Pinder putting on a show, Annalie. Started this second quarter, can't convert there, and a chance for Perth to edge a little closer. Just 3 points for the Wildcats here in almost 3 minutes in this quarter, and Cotton knocks down the bucket.
Cotton quickly to the other end. Found Jesse Wagstaff.
there's a big possession coming up here for Perth. Great hands by Bryce Cotton.
The steal, and then the bucket. He's not sure what to do, so kicks it back up to the top. Shot clock at 5 for Cotton. That's ridiculous. Bryce Cotton at his very, very best. Always knows what's coming in, Clark. Oh. Cotton Cotton's got it on a string. He's fouled! There's nothing he can't do.
Mouthful, and John really has just had to calm the big fella down.
Cotton with the swift hands. Pulls up in transition. At his very best, Bryce Cotton.
He's got that look in his eye.
Well, he's not getting up enough shots.
And again, I think you can really just put it down to youth. Pat Miller is dirty. That's going to be, we spoke about it just a few minutes ago. And then realises Doolittle's going to move and he's a bigger body and he has to. So you're late there. You're already going to be late and you're trying to close out there. Godsend, and he has been unbelievable since that positional change.
Cotton again. He wanted the foul. He gets the bucket. They've got to get some stops to the defensive end because Bryce Cotton has come out after half-time and gone bang, bang.
On the bench for Adelaide.
It's Vasiljevic at the moment.
Could be getting closer.
Cotton.
Break glass in case of emergency, Joey.
Uh-oh, there it is. And just like that.
And this one right here, Bryce Cotton. With all the hard work kept out of his hands, it's deep. Doesn't matter. He's feeling.
Ty Webster left it on the front. Here comes Parker Jackson. Cartwright. Cotton strips him.
Anticipation, Cotton.
With a little shimmy with the shoulders. And it's Harris who can put it up and in. Cotton. Liafa went for the steal. And one. Bryce Cotton.
Then Liafa's out of position. He gets so quick, feels that contact from Parker Jackson Cartwright, and the beautiful finger roll to finish things.
So he knew he was going to rise up into an uncontested three.
He just does not stop moving.
Same exact move.
Same again.
Same exact result.
23 on 8 of 11 for the benchmark. He's had trouble getting those to go tonight, Alan Williams. He brings it back to 11, the difference. Cotton past air, lays it up.
It's happening. It is happening.
Or if you're going to do this, you've got to blow it, push it, whatever the terminology you want to use, and that's where Mitch.
Harrison underneath with a strong move, just can't finish. Cotton full court pass to Pinder.
That's one of those Andrew Gaze shots.
37 minutes.
That's a rest night for him. That's plenty of rest. He's going to be fresh.
Here he is, getting inside and doing what Bryce does best.
You don't know what we're saying here, but once that crowd gets going.
Kicking it and now wide open. Ty Webster finds Usher on the move, outside for Cotton. Put three in the bank for Bryce.
Back-to-back three balls. So they're 3 of 3 from long range.
Resignation that he was going off. I think he was trying to hide it, but he didn't want to go as Cotton from a long way outside.
Oh, I'm hearing Trevor Gleeson, right hand. Look at this. He's been doing it for so long, and it's just, you can't do much more than that.
Compliments Frawling better than anybody, so.
His leadership, every time you hear him speak, he's so impressive. And there for the third time in a row, Bryce Cotton setting up a teammate.
Needed it about a minute and a half ago, and unfortunately couldn't come up with it. Another sloppy turnover. Tarangi, the beneficiary, he throws it away to Cotton. And Keanu Pinder has his way with the Rats, getting away from the Snakes, whose depth and resolve has been tested. Cotton drops it to Pinder, who drops it in emphatic style.
He's got a few assists, none better than this, Damo. That's in the back of his head. Keanu Pinder forced three, which he's been doing all night. Keanu Pinder just as easy as you like.
And they want to get into Frawling. Again, had such a consistent season. Almost identical numbers to his NBL23 as Pinder. Speaking of being in good form, he's in fine touch. Cotton still yet to hit a field goal and has only taken 3 attempts in the first half so far. Here's number 4, and it's good. Cotton a long way from the basket, spins and drives, and scores. Going through their set, Harris. Again, Cotton pulls up, and this time he gets it to fall. Now Tassie try and see if they get a stop. Cotton off the screen. Bang! That's tough.
Backs his way in on Lee. Loose ball goes the way of the Wildcats, and it was never going to take long. Bryce Cotton with a 3-baller.
Hiram Harris, he just wants it more. Great energy, extra possessions, always help. But in big finals with your season on the line,